see who's all online right now. Let's see who are online right now. I'm giving some people time to load on in here. Load on in here. Let me see. Let me see. Load on in here, guys. Hey, y'all. Come on in. 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 Let's see something really quick. Let's see. Come on in, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey. Come on in, guys. I want to talk to y'all real quick. We got to talk real quick. Come on in, y'all. I hope y'all are having a good day today. How's everybody doing out there? Is everybody having a good day? I see some people in here. Please click like when you come in. Please click like when you come in so that more people can come in. Let me see. I saw some comments. I don't know where they went. They disappeared. Hey, Nichelle. Hey, Matt Exotic. Good afternoon to you. Hey, Tasha J. Greetings to you. I hope y'all are having a good day today. Is that all is well? That's good. It's raining here in Metro Atlanta. Hey, 20. Yes, trying to stay dry. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Trying to stay dry. It is wet out here today. It's a sticky day. Sticky wet day. I want to talk to y'all real quick, though. Yeah, any day above the ground is a good day. That's right. That's true. That's true. That is definitely true. I want to talk to y'all real quick. I wait for more people to load in here so we can talk, yo, because something just happened. Something just happened, guys. Something just happened. It wouldn't be me if I didn't come talk about it. Hey, y'all. Hey, Kim. Hey, how are you, love? Hey, Chief Best. Hey, Chief Best. How you doing, like? Hey, loving light lady. Hey, y'all. You got a meeting in 10 minutes. Yeah, okay. I'll come back tonight, too. I got to talk to y'all right now. I can't wait. Oh, wait on a few more people to load in here. Y'all click like so more people can come in. Because we asked the Negro delegation of America, we asked the American Indians, who have been asking and pleading. I think we just got crossed up. And now I want to talk about it today. I miss y'all too, man. What's up, Chaz? Ain't that going on? Just trying to stay out the rain. Come on in, guys. Come on in. So, I'm waiting for a few more people to load in, then I'm gonna start talking. I may come back on here tonight, but I probably won't be talking about this tonight because I think I have something else to talk about. I think I want to just talk about this during the daytime so I won't get mad, although the sun ain't out, it is daylight outside. I don't want to get mad during the day. I still got other stuff to do today. I don't want to get mad. I deal with crystals and herbs and stuff. I can't get mad. Okay, not right now. But yeah, so I've been for those of you who are on the ARC, I got some more stuff I'm gonna put on the ARC. The developers are putting more pages up. There's a page that's about to go up on the ARC today. For those of you who have not had filled out the genealogy form yet, it's a page that's going to go up today because it just got put on the page. Only you will be able to access the page. You fill out the form on the page, and then we'll see it in the back. So that just makes it easier versus sending out individual emails. For those people who had a consultation with me, if you did not respond to the email about the consultation time slot, respond to the email and let me know what time works for you. That way I can fit you into my schedule that way, because some of y'all did not respond to the email that I personally sent out about time slots that were available to pick your time slot. Some of you didn't. Some of you totally didn't see the email. But for those of you who did, it was a pleasure speaking with you. For the genealogy clients who I have not reached out to yet, or nobody else has reached out to yet, don't fret. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Chief Basper. I appreciate it. Don't fret. Don't worry. The form, you will see the page. You get added to the site, and only you can see the page. If you logged in and if you're a genealogy client on the website, only you will be able to see the page. So only you and the admins on the site will be able to see the page. So you fill it out that way, and nobody will be able to see your personal information but the admins. So that's that. The admins that'll be working on your genealogy. Okay. I do need about 2 more researchers. You don't have to be genealogists. I just need more researchers in general. I probably need to hire 2 more researchers by the end of next week for sure. Just to help out with things as it relates to the files that are being put on the website. I think the issue that we're having with the website is, well, it's not an issue. I think the reason why you all can't see a lot of the files is because I put you all on the website prematurely. I just kind of put you all on the website. I ain't asked nobody no questions. I ain't asked the people who was coding no questions. I just put y'all on the website. Thanks to Roy PhD. He kind of found the website, and then I just put everybody else on there. I was like, y'all come on to the website. I ain't asked no question. But what needs to happen is one night, it's probably going to happen early in the morning, or one day, they're going to have to cut the website off so that the files can show up on the front end. It's going to be some maintenance that's going to happen where you're going to see it go down, and then you're going to see it come back up. But anyway, that would have happened with you all not being on the website had I not started putting people on the website. Now that we're on the website, I'm having fun on the website. I like the fact that we can upload our own documents and go through our own documents in our own groups without nobody monitoring us. So I like that. I can post what I want to post. Some of the shit I done posted on the website, had I posted that on social media, I'd have been shadow banned by now. And also, some of you are pending on the website. I don't know. I don't know, because if I approve everybody that's pending, then you'll be on the website for free. That ain't fair to the people who paid to be on the website, who is supporting the website. And the money that people are paying, it helps pay the developers. So it helps, it contributes, you know what I'm saying, to, developers ain't cheap unless somebody want to volunteer to be a developer. And nobody wants to volunteer to be a developer. Okay. So I don't know what y'all think. Should I let all these people it's a lot of people pending. They just pending. What y'all think? I should let everybody on there for free? What y'all think? Should we approve all the people that's pending and have? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. It's a lot of people pending. Like, I don't know. Tasha said nope. Nope. You said hi. Somehow we already got one vote at no. Because, my heartstrings are like, well, maybe the more the merrier. I don't know. But these could be agents. I don't know It's $3.99, right? I just dropped it to $3.99 until we get the files up, and then I'll put it back at $9.99. But some people paid $3.99, but they support the mission so much that they paid the deficit so it can be $9.99. So I appreciate that because y'all helping us pay for everything. It's $3.99 right now, but it's a lot of people pending. It's a lot of people pending, and I'm just talking about just to be on the site, just to be amongst us, joining the conversation inside of the different groups, and just reading, whether you join the conversation or not, just reading the files and thinking about it. As you all know, I put that file up on the art even before I put it on Facebook about Martin Luther King and that JFK file that was just declassified. Okay, you the one that's I think I saw you put that on my post. I just didn't respond to you. You're the guy from California, James. You from California? Yes, pending as a member, Kim. They're pending as members. It's a whole group of people pending as members, and a lot of them been pending since Black Friday. A lot of them have been pending since Black Friday. So a lot of people came in during the Black Friday thing and just I don't know whether they couldn't pay or I don't know how it happened. But it was $3.99 on Black Friday too, so you know, I don't know why they're pending. Oklahoma, okay. Do you have an attorney out there already? No, they're not pending for genealogy. No, they're not pending for genealogy. They're pending for just basic membership. That's what I'm thinking. I don't think it's genealogy pending or consultation pending. I think it's just a pending for basic membership, to be honest. So even if I let them on, the site, it's just gonna be membership. Like they can see what we see on the website. Like they can access our profiles, access groups, access, you know, all that stuff. Access stuff as we post it, basically. I wouldn't approve them as a genealogy client or as a consultation client anyway. Because everybody don't need genealogy. Everybody don't need a consultation. It's some people on there that has already had that done. Some people on there that don't need it. But I don't know. So y'all said no. Y'all said don't let them in. Well, Tasha said no. I don't know what everybody else said. Oh, Empress said that's not fair to paid clients. That's what I'm saying. Because the people who are paying, it does help pay for stuff that we need. So for the ones spying, they need to pay. That makes sense. You said you just became a member last week. Well, welcome to the fold. Oh, you representing why are you representing yourself? James, we'll talk offline. Don't answer that online. Don't answer that. We'll talk offline. James, are you on the ARC? DM me on the ARC. What's the website? The website is elodiogenie.com or theofficialart.com. It's going to take you to the same website. elodiogenie.com. And go from your laptop. Because it's easier to navigate from the laptop. Also, somebody said when they go to type in the groups, they can't see their message highlighted. A little trick. I don't know why that's happening. It's some kind of glitch. Like I said, I let everybody on the website without asking. I ain't asked no permission. I'm paying for it. I shouldn't have to ask permission. But it wasn't ready. It's still not ready when I start letting people on. We just on there, you know. It's like a safe space for us indigenous people right now. It's a safe space for us, honestly. But it's an emoji circle on there where you can add emojis to the conversation. Click on the emoji circle and then start typing, and then it shows up like magic. I don't know why it's that. Click on the emoji and then start typing, and then the letters show up in black. Otherwise, when you start typing in some laptops, I guess when you start typing the letter, you can't see what you're typing. I don't know why is that, because on my phone I saw it like that on my phone. It's not like that on my laptop, but on my phone it's like that. They got to fix that. I don't want them to fix nothing right now except put them files where I can see them on the front end. That's what I want right now. That's what they're working on. Anyway, this is what I want to talk about, y'all. Click like when you come in here. Chaz, what's the website again? Please send me. Can somebody type the link in the chat? Let me see. I don't think I can type the link in the chat. Hey, lovely. Glad you're here. I don't think I could type the link in the chat. Let me see. No, I can't type the link in the chat. I can't type it in. You found it. Okay. It's elodiagenie.com. James, DM me on the Elodiagenie. Genie. And like I said, for those of you who have genealogy, you will see the page pop up today. You'll see it. You'll see the page pop up today, and once you fill out the form, you'll see the form. It's nothing difficult. It's just like an intake type of form, so we can know like basic information. It's nothing evasive. Okay, when you're asking no crazy evasive questions, nothing like that. It's just some basic stuff so we can search accurately, you know, because we got to do it kind of relatively quick. Not like it's gonna be a rush job, but we want to do it relatively quickly. Yeah, okay. You try to do so you might be one of the ones that's pending. What you try to do it from your phone? Yes, go in from your laptop. It's better when you it looks different. The website looks different when you go in from your laptop. I love it. I love how it looks. It looks different when you go in from your laptop. Anyway, guys, this is what I want to talk about. So what y'all think about Biden meeting with all the African countries? Well, they met with 49 African countries and I think 20 something African nationals, right? The countries that they didn't invite was Eritrea and Morocco, but they met for 3 days in Washington, D.C. And I think I know why they didn't invite Eritrea and Morocco, because Eritrea and Morocco don't offer dual citizenship, so they wouldn't even invite it to the conversation. But he is pledging to give them $55 billion. Biden just said he gonna give 49 African countries $55 billion to help with whatever Africa needs in order so that he may compete with China. Not only did he say that, something else caught my eye in that whole conversation. He said that it will give companies access to 1.3 billion Africans, which equals 3.4 trillion in spending power. I said, that's kind of strange. I said, that's kind of mighty strange. I said, ain't the Negroes in America is not spending power in the trillions too? So 1.3 billion Africans got a 3.4 trillion spending power. We in the trillions of spending power too. I think we either 1.3. Can somebody Google it right quick? What is the Black American spending power in America? It's either 3.4 trillion or 1.3 trillion. It's some really funny stuff going on. Some really fishy stuff going on. I said, now, is this a doggy whistle? I'm wondering, right? The companies that have signed on is General Electric and either Cisco Systems. Yeah, I think General Electric, GE has signed on 1.6 trillion. Okay, 1.6 trillion for the 10 Negroes that they say are in America. It's a niggas in America, we are the minorities. We ain't about 15 of us here in America. But we got a $1.6 trillion spending power. And that's the highest dollar in the land. That's the highest dollar in the world, right? So now Africans are about to get 55 billion from America. Says somebody says it's 1.8 trillion. Well, we're the prisoners of war, exactly. We're the Negro slaves. The slaves. He literally used reparations for black folks as a point to get into office, and we didn't fall for it, Mad Exotic. The people who voted for the right to vote fell for it. Like I said last week, raise your hand if you're stupid. Raise your hand if you're stupid. We voted for a bad exotic. We didn't vote for nothing. That's what I'm saying. We are right here. I guess we are seeing what happened with us. We set the standard in spending. Unfortunately for us, something happened. See, that Sis said, my fault, by 2024 it's gonna be 1.8 trillion. Well, my question is, with that, Sid, how you just kill so many niggas off, and then you say by 2024 our spending power goes up? I mean, y'all, somebody lying about the numbers. Somebody lying about some numbers. Got to be. Because either it's more than 15 of us, or our spending power is more than 1.6 trillion right now. Either way, I want to know exactly your feelings about Biden, the United States president, inviting all those people over here from Africa. Real Africans. I ain't talking about the ones that they trying to say we African. I ain't talking about us. Because we asked for reparations and ain't getting nothing. Because you got so many Negro faces out here, so many nigga faces out here, basically muddying the conversation, right? In so many different ways. And I'm just going to say this. I hate to have to be the one to say it. Maybe I do got to be the one to say it. The Jew conversation is not important. It's just not fucking important. It's not. It's not. Calling yourself a Jew right now is not important. Fighting for some kind of Jewish right is not important. Unless you're going after reparations for what happened during World War I and World War II. And I ain't heard near one of these. I see you leaders or whatever, the people who trying to fight the Jews right now, I ain't heard near one of them say we need money based on the Negroes being killed in World War I and World War II. So let's just say right now, the Jewish shit with all these black men and white men coming out of the blue, marching in step. I'm telling you one thing. If I call on y'all right now to go get some purple, all purple, and meet me in the city, would y'all be able to march in goddamn unison like that? It takes a lot of practice. It takes people who already kind of know. It takes somebody who done went through some kind of training. So I think these niggas is a whole army regiment. I think there's a regiment of that's what I think. I think they'll put in place to totally distract the conversation. Because when these people in this purple and gold start marching, now all of a sudden the reparations conversation is being shadow banned by a Jewish, we the real Jews conversation. It don't fucking matter about this religious shit right now. Stick to the point. We need money. We need restitution for lynchings. We need restitution for land theft. We need restitutions for our land being buried underwater by the Army Corps of Engineers. We need restitution from stolen commodities, gold, titanium, silver. We need restitutions for stolen goods, food, crops, oranges, whatever. We need restitution for that. I don't give a fuck who a Jew or not. I ain't finna read the Bible till you know how. If you ain't read the Bible and we whole full ass adults by now, then that you don't supposed to be done read it. Fuck it. I'm not finna sit here and have Bible study with full ass adults. For what? I'm not finna read you in the Bible and you over 30. You should have been read it by now. We read that shit as kids. I want to know, how do we get our money? That's what I want to know. How we get our money? It ain't got nothing to do with this Jewish stuff. Nothing. Stick to the reparations conversation. Do not let these fringe groups of niggas They could be good people. I don't know. I don't know if I'm holding a butter cookie. I just trying to see how they got captains all strategically all over America, and they able to march in step by the thousands. It looked like it's 10 million of them niggas out there. Just popped out of nowhere. Getting in the algorithm. I ain't even searching for them, and they in my algorithm. So they getting pushed in the algorithm to me to muddy up the conversation. Now let's stick to the topic. Reparations and restitution, please. How we get our check? Because they already said they don't care about NIM check, right? Then they said they don't care about NIM check. How we get our money? While the ICU was marching. While the ICU was marching in the purple and not asking for reparations, but just marching just to say, we the real Jews. While they was marching, Biden had a 3-day summit up here in Washington, D.C. and gave African $55 billion. Now, why IUC didn't march up there in Washington while Biden was giving Africa $55 billion goddamn dollars? You know how far $55 billion a stretch in a land that's commodityless, in a land that does not have roads. They're pledging to build roads and railroads and all types of infrastructure. NBA teams, colleges, all you name it. Why the ICU didn't goddamn go over there in March and ask Biden? Now y'all finna get Africa some money, and y'all heard the niggas in America ask for money. Is that the CIA? Is that a regiment of CIA niggas? I'm just asking. Speaking of the CIA, y'all. Y'all still in here? Let me know if y'all still in here. Let me know if y'all still in here, child, because there's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Kim said I'm here. So, y'all, share this video with somebody, because I got questions. How did Biden give? For one, how did Biden give? Why are Biden giving Africans reparations? Thank you for the super chat, Twinning. I appreciate it. Why are Biden giving Africans $55 billion in reparations? And when we asked for money, they said they have none. They said they have none of the above. They said they ain't got no money. They ain't got no more trees to make no paper, to print no more money. We don't have no money for you. Thank you for joining, Marcia. She says, just so was I. Biden said we don't have no money for you. However, we got some for Africans. We're going to give y'all $55 billion because we want to compete with China on the African continent. Where does that leave Negroes in America? And my mind goes back to the Africans who were on Twitter saying that they were coming over here to take our place. I'm reminded of that. And I was thinking to myself, that is impossible. How can y'all take our place? Only way you can take our place is if you kill us all. Well, I'm also reminded that when this Ukraine and Russia war first started, Africa was involved on the Ukrainian side. Africa was involved in the war. You saw those strategic Africans saying, I'm being targeted. I'm being targeted. They are discriminating against me. Look, they're beating me up. They're beating me up. They're beating me up. Oh, look, they're beating me up. I'm reminded of all of that. And I said, well, damn, what the Africans doing over here? Same thing happened with the COVID. They was in China beating me up. What the Africans doing in China? Okay. Now the Africans get their payday. Russia got their payday via the Native Americans. Ukrainian got their payday. They get their payday every week. Every time the Ukrainians ask for money, Biden get them money. And now here come the Africans. They're getting $55 billion in their payday for being a part of playing their role. They played their role, guys. Now, there They're playing their role. They're trying their hardest to replace us. Absolutely. They are using these people to fulfill their agenda. They sure are. Janelle said, dang, I just got the notification. The fact that you got a notification, okay, is a miracle. It's a tiny miracle in itself. America hates us, and Biden is the KKK in America KKK. I don't think America hates us. I just think humans are playing in our face. I ain't even gonna say America. I live in America. It's some humans that are playing in our face. Okay, that's what that is. It ain't. We need to start pinpointing this. America is a lot of folks. America includes us. Now we need to pinpoint this. Who hates us? That's what we need to do. Pinpoint who hates us. Our PhD said, I'm still with you. Thank you. Q narrative of slavery, the influx of migration to this land, attempting to wash it up. Yeah, they got to keep saying you're slaves. We are, I don't know. This is what I want to say also. What happened this weekend. I don't listen to the Prince of Pan-Africanism, Dr. Umar. But Dr. Umar did a thing on the Breakfast Club, and he went pretty viral. And Umar, and that was a pretty good interview. I ain't gonna hold you. And I'm not an Umar fan because he always talking about Africa. But he was talking about HBCUs for once, talking positive about Negro Indian schools for once, aka now called HBCUs. My HBCU that I graduated from been around since 1866. Clark Atlanta, they've been around since 1865. These was Indians. So these was Indian school. These was black folk building schools on their money, on their property. Okay. Anyway, Dr. Umar was talking positive about schools. And then another clip of Umar went viral where he was breaking down the Martin Luther King assassination. So he said the Army Green Berets was the assassination team for Martin Luther King, right? And I said, nah, can't be, right? Cannot be. He got to be lying. This is the Prince of Pan-Africanism. This nigga be lying like hell. But boy, I went and looked it up. And lo and behold, Fort Hood Archives. Some JFK literature that was recently declassified in his house at Fort Hood. It's just military, army. Lo and behold, JFK made that speech to Negro Americans, right before he wrote the Indian Civil Rights Act. He made a speech basically talking about how, Negro Americans are treated and blah, blah, blah. And he said a lot of stuff, and they got him assassinated. So when he got assassinated, Martin Luther King then changed his stance on how he was trying to get us to be Democrats and how he was trying to get us to be desegregated and all that, and start saying he led us into a burning house. Now, in the file, it's in JFK file, but it's talking about Martin Luther King. Because it's talking about how Martin Luther King was assassinated. And it said not only were the Green Berets involved, the Green Berets had just left the Vietnam War. They was dropped off in Birmingham, Alabama, which at the time was the most segregated. Birmingham, Alabama was the most segregated place in America at the time. So they was dropped off in Birmingham, Alabama, and commenced to targeting Negroes. They said multiple activists was murdered, and that the Green Berets trained the KKKs. The Green Berets trained the KKK. In that article, that's housed at Fort Hood. Whew. I was this weekend's years old. What y'all think about that? So you mean to tell me, hey Susu, You mean to tell me the Green Berets, according to Fort Hood Archives, trained the KKKs, and that makes sense because earlier we discussed that there's a KKK statue at West Point. And now it makes sense. And earlier this year, I said, y'all saw something in the Army file. I don't want to say it. Because the Army, they really be targeting people. When they target you, you're a national security threat. Okay? They will kill your ass. Outright. So, and make it look like you did it yourself. You slipped on an acorn. That's what the Green Berets do. I've been saying this whole time. Because that one Green Beret who sent a whole group of people after me, I told y'all he was Green Beret. I told y'all this motherfucker was Army Green Beret. Green Berets are the CIA mercenaries. They have always been, according to Fort Hood Archives. These niggas trained the KKK to go after activists. And not only activists, just black people in general. So they were slaughtering black folks in the South. So now my new question is, and I asked this question to the people online. I got plenty of text messages and stuff and replies behind it. Did the Army have any involvement in all those lynchings? Because a lot of people got lynched. My family had a cross burned in their yard. So did the Army have any involvement, since they're the ones that trained the KKKs? Is any Army members in those pictures of niggas hanging from trees with people watching, with white men watching and onlooking? Is there any Green Berets in those pictures? Because when we come to ask for reparations and restitution, we want a check. We want our money. We want our ancestors who were swung from trees. We want them to be avenged. We want a payment. We want monuments put up for the niggas in America who was hung, lynched. We want them to be honored. That's what we want. I got questions. Because if they were involved, then that means they are possibly still involved today. Is that why you have people like Hair So Soft out here can freely get people locked up, freely can get people jailed, freely can get people crossed up and targeted? Is that why? Because the video where he said he was Green Beret, y'all know it done disappeared off of YouTube, right? It didn't disappear until I started telling people this nigga Green Beret. Why the video ain't on YouTube no more? Oh, huh? Somebody said something. Anybody said something? How many Negroes are out here that are really running plays on people who speak out? It should be legislation put in place where no black American who speaks out on history, no black American who talk about atrocities or talk about things that happen in the Negro community, none of us can ever be listed as national threats, to national security threats, state security threats, or any kind of racist, period. Because how you mute a person from talking about what happened in their lineage? How do you mute a person with death for talking about that? Then make it seem like they threw themselves off a balcony, they slipped on an acorn themselves and all this kind of shit. They said that one guy that was the DJ for Ellen DeGeneres, he was just found murdered in the hotel. 40 years old, black man, married to a white woman, found murdered in the hotel. Not murdered, I'm sorry, suicide. When have black men with money ever committed suicide? When have black healthy men, money or not, a black healthy man is not finna commit suicide like that? We have confidence. We're born with it, natural. We don't have low self-esteem issues like that. When the black men start committing suicide, black grown men, fine, confident, talented, When they start committing suicide. 40 years old. See, this is the thing. For one, maybe he didn't see the movie Get Out. Maybe he didn't get the memo that you need to be messing with these white folk right now because they finna cross you over because they got a 0 carbon emissions. 0 means 0. 0 don't mean 1. It don't mean 2. 0 carbon emission means 0. They have 0 carbon emission mercenaries out here right now. And black people don't get it because a lot of black people involved too. 0 means 0. It don't mean you not gonna die. It just means you ain't finna die right now. You ain't finna die until you do enough of that dirty work. Then they gonna take you out too. That's what that means. Same with dating. A lot of people think, well, I'm married to a white. I'm dating a white. I'm safe. You're not safe. You're a target too. You're not safe. Nobody's safe. Nobody. 0 carbon means 0 carbon. You emit carbon every time you talk, every time you breathe. You black, you got melanin. Melanin is carbon. 0 carbon means 0 carbon. You better understand a dog whistle when you hear it. They ain't even a dog whistle no more. They all out on Twitter with it now. The white scientists, the politicians. Notice you don't never hear no black politician talk about 0 carbon emission. Why? They don't want to be in the sustainability conversation at all. They don't want no parts in the sustainability conversation. Why is that? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. That's fine. 0 means 0. So think about that next time you do the dirty work. In that group, that Moorish group, that Moor group that been crossing folks up, killing folks. And low-key, they said the ICU group been doing that shit too. Killing folk, crossing them up. It's a lot of documentaries out about them being a hate group. Now they're trying to say they're not a hate group, they're a love group. If you was not a hate group and you know this group has already been killing people, you should have changed the whole name of your goddamn group and came out with another whole name. The KKKs do it all the time. The KKK is going by like 80 names right now. You should did the same shit. Ain't no way I'm gonna come back as a known hate group. If I really have a great mission, it ain't no fucking way I'm gonna come back as a known hate group and start a new movement and say, oh, it's a love movement. No, what the fuck it ain't. Y'all niggas kill folks too. You don't kill the right folks. You only kill black people. You only kill black folks. Okay? That shit ain't fair. You only kill your own. And like I said in one of my earlier videos, when you read the laws around heirs property, once you kill your cousin, whether it's your long cousin, your third cousin, your 10th cousin, it don't matter. Once you kill your cousin, you are no longer eligible to inherit any heirs property in America. That's law. That's federal law. Thank you for the super chat, Trevor. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. That's federal law. You can no longer inherit your property. So, of course, they're going to hire you to kill. You're going to be the top dog mercenary. You're going to be the top dog mercenary. You're going to be hired to kill because they want to take you off your land anyway. You ain't got to believe what Janice saying. Pull it up. Congress.gov. Look at the heirs property laws. You ain't even know you were heir property. Even some foreigners from the Caribbean. Y'all got relatives over here that you got heirs property over here that you don't know you got because you ain't did the research yet. They'll hire you to kill them. Now you ain't got shit. That's Congress.gov. Anyway, I wasn't gonna be on here long, y'all. I was just waiting on someone. But I just want to come and talk to y'all real quick about that. I'll probably be on later on tonight. I'll probably be on here later on tonight, and we're gonna talk some more. I said it's always a hotel. Always 2 people associated with L&D dead. Really, who's the other person? 3 kids. They had a child too. I ain't know. They had 3 kids. He knew too much about that Pedo Island. Lord, Lord, Lord. Lord said I saw. Oh, he been sitting in the rooms with the white people. Oh, he was sitting in the room with the white people and they went to talking too much. Thank you for the super chat, Tasha J. He was sitting in the rooms with the white folks, and they went to talking, and he went to listening. And they said, "Oh, nigga, you know too much. We finna kill your ass in the hotel." And say it was sewer motherfucking side. You didn't know somebody in your closet when you went and checked in. You didn't know. You didn't know the front desk was in on it. The front desk issued you that room for a reason. You just didn't know when you walked in the closet already. When you walked in your room, they had already picked that room out for you. If somebody already knew, you just didn't know it. You just didn't know it. Wow, 40 years old. You're never safe. It don't matter whether your spouse is white or Chinese. You're not safe. They said 0 carbon emission. The whole world is in on it. And I ain't making this shit up. Google it. It's Googleable. It's TikTokable. It's Twitterable. Google 0 carbon emission. Google again. Bill Gates, 10 years ago, 0 carbon emission. Everything Bill Gates said in that goddamn 2010 TED Talk has came to pass and is coming to pass. 0 means 0. Them niggas, they don't want nobody black, dark skin, black or brown. They don't want none of you with melanin over here alive. That's gonna be the end of the world. But they think they have enough carbon stored up to sustain themselves when we're killed off. Anyway, I love y'all. I'll see y'all tonight.